Who are you and what do you do for a living?
My name is Sebastian Payton. I'm an educator. Born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona. I didn't think I was going to be a teacher from the beginning. I was an engineering major, wanted to do architecture, anything. I couldn't stand teachers. I didn't like school, but I didn't like school and didn't like teachers because of the way I was treated. It wasn't that I didn't like learning. I've always loved learning. And the story goes that my sophomore year in college, I was going to my counselor to talk about my major and everything, and I made a change. And when he asked why, I said because I enjoy watching my teammates learn and get it, and there was just something about that, and I just knew I wanted to continue to do that. So my journey was difficult though. I was kicked out of my education program in my undergraduate, and so when I came back home, I initially got a job working in the juvenile courts. I worked as a supervisor in the units, and that gave me an experience that I never would have got, so definitely God's hand was on me with that. He took a negative and turned that into a positive. Seeing young people in that environment really framed what type of teacher I was going to become. So while I was working there, I paid for all of my classes. I took every single educational class all over again. I had to retake all my classes. And I eventually became a teacher. That took about 1.5 years, 2 years. I started my teaching career in the Roosevelt School District. I moved on to the Cartwright School District, and I finished up at the Littleton School District. In that time, I taught first, second, third, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth grade. During those grades, I taught reading, writing, math, science, and social studies. The majority of my career was spent teaching ELL students, which is to say that here in Arizona, students that speak Spanish only. So most of my students were monolinguals, meaning they only spoke one language, and my job was to teach them English, and I loved it. The parents were so supportive and so grateful that their children were learning English. And so I've had a wonderful relationship with parents and students. I've loved every minute of being an educator.